office again on my phone. Just give you guys a few minutes to come on into the chat while I look some stuff up. Hopefully everybody's having yourselves a fantastic evening. Wow. Yeah, so like I said, give you guys a few minutes to come into the chat. I'm just streaming from the office here, having a look across the market, guys. What do we got going on?
I forgot this.
See you later. What do we got? So BTC, guys. BTC. Is this right? BTC's down at 57. I'm at the office right now, so I'm just catching up on what's going on with the market. And wow, yeah, Bitcoin's down to 57.3. Wow, had itself a bit of a spill today, eh? From 59.7, was down at 56.3 earlier. Having itself a little bit of a pullback, guys, which is causing the whole market, probably because of the fear of the U.S. dumping that $596 million worth of BTC that they moved to Coinbase. That's probably in the fears that people have. So we're probably seeing some sell off with that. I think we could go lower, guys. Probably 54, something like that. It's probably where we're going to end up. But we got some good DCA opportunities, though. We got H bar at 5 cents. Brett's down 6.5%. I don't own any Brett, but like, screw me if I don't hear everybody talking about it, though. It's a meme coin, I assume, right? Helium Mobile had itself a good week, up 17%, but down almost 7 on the day. Make sure you guys hit the like and subscribe on the way in. Caspa down 1.1%, 16 cents 5. Good entry point on Caspa. Jasmy 1.93 cents. Forget about it. What's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Quant. Guys, Quant's at 61 bucks. What a great price. What a great price for Quant. Algorand is 11 cents, man. I hope Algorand falls further. I'd love to scoop some more Algorand up at lower prices. SEI Network, 27 cents, guys. SEI Network is like VC backed, guys. It's going to be a big one. I see it having a future similar to Solana, to be honest with you. It's going to go places, guys. It's going to go places. So yeah, but Bitcoin down 57.3 right now. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So, a couple things I kind of wanted to talk about, guys. Now that you guys are starting to come into the chat a little bit here. There was like a couple of content creators that kind of screwed their communities over today. Apparently, we did a live stream this morning, and somebody had said, I can't remember who, but somebody in this one of our members said in the chat that apparently I'm looking for confirmation on exact details on this, but apparently Crypto John got caught screwing over his community. I'm waiting for details on that one. GT, what's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. But it's not entirely surprising when it comes to him. I mean, he shills projects, he shills them, and then all of a sudden he starts fighting them. He did it with Gala, he did it with Jasmy. You know, it's just kind of who he is, I suppose. But and then apparently Jerry Banfield. Yeah, apparently Jerry Banfield has completely and utterly abandoned his community. He said in a video, apparently it's like this long ass drawn out video where he said he's actually selling most of his ICP except for the stuff he has staked. So he's getting out of the project that he's been shilling for all this time, telling everyone it's the only project anyone should ever buy. So he convinced people to stake their ICP for 8 years. There's people who are staking it for 8 years. And then he just says, guess what? I'm leaving. I abandoned the project. Have fun, guys, right? He abandoned his community. But what bothered me about it was some of the stuff that he said to his community. And it was like stuff, I don't have it verbatim, but it was stuff like, basically saying to this community that you guys are nothing to me. I don't know any of you personally. I don't talk. I've never heard most of you even talk. Um, you know, you don't know me. I don't know you. So see you later. Essentially, is the long and short of what he said, and that really kind of angered me a little bit because, like, I'm not a part of his community. But when I started this channel, I started it because I couldn't find a channel that I enjoyed being a part of. I couldn't find a community that I enjoyed being a part of, right? Um, Either the content creator I was following would ignore anybody except for those who sent him money and super chats and stuff like that, or things like that, or they would fud projects, which I can't follow a content creator who spreads FUD about projects. I just can't. It's irresponsible. And there's people out there putting their hard-earned money into a project, and you have a platform, and you're spreading negative information about that project that may or may not be true. You actively, what you're doing is you're trying to cost people money, right? So for me, it's irresponsible to do that if you have a platform. So I can't follow a content creator who spreads FUD about projects. If you don't like a project, just say I don't like it and move on. You don't have to actively spread FUD about it and attack it, right? There's a whole community of people um, who have hard-earned money put in that project that you're trying to cause to lose money, right? Uh, Volks, ICP is still good in your opinion? Yeah, I mean, just because Jerry is selling his ICP and abandoning his community, I have not seen any reason why it would not be still a good project. I mean, I hold some, not a massive bag, but I hold some ICP. Um, until I see something bad come out about it, ICP is still a solid project, in my opinion. I mean, we'll see what happens, but I haven't heard anything bad about it. Uh, I only have about 130 coins. I don't know who that is. You're talking about Jerry Banfield? Yeah, he's basically like the content creator for ICP, right? I mean, that's all he does is he shows ICP and FUDs all the other projects. So, but yeah, so like I was saying though, I started this community because I couldn't find a channel that I enjoyed being a part of, right? So I said, screw it, I'll make my own damn community of people like me, right? And so I did, and I honestly didn't think I'd get more than 20 people tops subscribing to the channel, right? I just wanted to make a channel, talk some Jasmy, stuff like that, right? Talk to some people. And it's blown up to this point. I mean, I don't have hundreds of thousands of subscribers or anything, but I think almost 6,200 or something like that's far more than I ever thought it was going to get to, right? It wasn't the reason behind me doing this. Um, but I feel like we together have created an amazing community. I do one-on-one Zoom calls with a lot of the Patreon members and stuff like that. So I do know a lot of you guys personally. I know your hopes, I know your dreams, I know your fears. I know I know that you have families. I know your jobs. I know a lot about a lot of you guys because I do the one-on-one Zoom calls with you guys, right? And I give a crap. I care, right? And that's why it upsets me to see someone like Jerry build the community that he has and then turn his back on them and say, like, I don't care about you guys. I don't know you. You don't know me. Basically, see you later, right? Um, what do we got? Squirt Reynolds, have a bit of a stinky mouth, but it will blow over. Oh, month. Mouth. Mouth. I was like, what? You got a stinky mouth? What? Yeah. Yeah, August is kind of a red month. And I've been saying that all month though, guys, right? Uh Sav, what's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. So yeah, what upset me about it, guys, is that like these guys on top of all of that is that like we have a Patreon here and we have a member side. Our Patreon is only 15 bucks, right? $15. That's it. And we do a lot over there. We do one-on-one Zoom calls, coaching sessions, technical analysis training, and so much more. But these other channels, stuff like Jerry and Crypto John, they charge hundreds of dollars for their Patreons and stuff like that. So for you to just abandon a community that pays you that much money, they've invested in you as a community, right? And that really, I guess that's what really upset me. The reason our Patreon is not $100 or whatever, like John's and like, um, like Jerry Banfield's, is because I believe that everyone from all financial situations deserves help understanding these markets, right? Because they're complicated emotionally, mentally. You'd be surprised how often over on the Patreon we talk. I talk to the Patreon members, and um, we talk about how it seems like when you tell people they're not in crypto about the type of volatility and money that you can make, how it seems so too good to be true almost, right? And the reason for that is because I mean, it does sound that way, but it's complicated. It's so complicated, right? And most of you know that because of the mental and emotional aspects of it. You know what I mean? The FUD and fear you see all over X and all over YouTube. Oh, this project's gonna crash, or it's the bull run's over, and when we're not even 100 days into a 500-day stretch of bull run, right? But you don't know that if you don't have the experience. So that's the thing of it, right? So we talk a lot about that stuff over there, and it's just, I don't know, it's just funny, I guess, how a lot of you guys have the same fears, so to speak, right? And it just comes from a lack of experience. What do we got? Don Juan, what's up, man? Crypto John is a scammer. Yeah, that's I heard. I'm trying to get to the bottom of what happened. Somebody told me this morning in the morning live stream that he scammed a bunch of his followers, but I don't know how. He got caught. So I don't know how, but what do we have here? Squirt Reynolds, Don Juan, for real. He's been a part of a number of scams. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I lost my interest in. I lost my respect for John when he started making up stories about Jasmine that weren't true. Like he just all of a sudden created out of his own mind um, that they were doing a migration and there was a V2 coin coming out. He just made it up and just started spreading it around. Like it didn't come from the company. It didn't come from it didn't come from anywhere. He thought, oh, they're probably going to do a migration, so I'm going to make a video and just say that they're doing one. And then he convinced a large chunk of his subscribers to sell their Jasmy at like I think the price was like 203 or something like that. 203, 204 at the time. And then Jasmy went up to 3 cents. Can you imagine? Can you imagine how angry you would be, guys, if Jasmy was 203 right now in price and you had like millions of tokens and I told you that they were doing them. I just made some shit up about the project that wasn't true and started saying it and convinced you to sell at 203, and then like 3 months later it went up to like 3 cents, 4 cents, four. How pissed off would you be at me, right? Right? I cost you tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars because of my shitty advice and a story I just manufactured out of thin air, right? So it's upsetting to me and I take it personal because I do this. I don't do this for money. We don't have we don't take sponsorships. I get emails all the time, guys, from projects. I got an email this morning from a project. What the hell were they asking me again? Uh, I don't remember. There's another project this morning, right? Every morning I wake up to at least two or three emails from projects asking me to partner with them and you know uh, talk about their product on the channel and stuff. Never, never. I don't ever even respond. Let alone I don't give them time of day because that's not why I'm doing this. I'm not doing this for some company to pay me some money. No, no thanks. I love the community that we have. So I only talk. Some people get frustrated. Oh, you talk about Jasby too much. You talk about Caspa too much. Talk about XCN too much. Talk about Swift too much, right? I only talk about projects I believe in. I don't shill projects that no one pays me to talk about projects. Like I don't talk about projects I believe in. I'm sorry, right? right? Sorry, not sorry. I don't know. Like, um, what do we got? Not to. We're going to be celebrating Jasmine in a few months. Absolutely, absolutely. Life changing wealth has never been so close for you guys, for me, for everybody that's making wise decisions in this market. Anyways, the next 10 to 12 months is going to be magical, guys. Right? This time next year, you're going to be in a dealership somewhere buying a vehicle cash. Think about that for a second. You don't need no credit. We don't need no stinking credit. We'll take cash. We'll give you cash. Do you take Jasmia's payment? Right? Square Reynolds, that sucks. Jasmine and its lowest had all of us, including me, kind of worried since, yeah. Well, and that's the thing, right? People, they are vulnerable when prices are down. People do get vulnerable, especially people who are emotional or have a lack of experience, right? And that's why what we do as content creators should be taken more seriously and be done more responsibly, in my opinion, right? Um, because what we say affects people who don't have experience and who are emotional, right? Like you should see over on the Discord and stuff. If I say something, if I put out a warning to you guys, for example, the other day I put out a warning that the U.S. government shipped $596 million worth of Bitcoin to Coinbase or something like that, and I said get ready because we could see a dump, right? You know how many messages, DMs I get from people saying, should I sell everything now? Right? It's exactly what I'm talking about, right? We have to be careful what we say because it affects people and they make rash and emotional decisions, right? That's why I take it so seriously because I'm on a mission. Now, you can call this selfish, you can call it greedy, you can call it, and because some people say, oh, what are you, some sort of, saint that's trying to help everybody? Yeah, yeah. I'm not a saint though, right? And it's not selfless either, right? I take great pride and great, um, you know, joy when, I had one of the Patreon members had sent me an email about 2 months ago and just said thank you to me because he just paid off his mortgage because of my help. You know how that makes somebody feel when they say something like that to you? Do you know how that makes you feel? So yeah, it can be it's not selfless at all, right? That's a great feeling that I enjoy pursuing. I help this person, right? That's an amazing feeling. It really is, right? And so it's not charitable. It's not that I'm some sort of holier than thou saint or anything like that or, but helping people feels good, especially on that kind of level, right? This isn't lending someone 20 bucks. This is helping someone pay off a mortgage, right? This is helping somebody make enough money that they don't have to work anymore because their wife is sick and they can't take care of their wives and work at the same time, right? That's what this is. That's why it feels good. That's why it's important. So we have to be careful what we say. And these guys just aren't. They just don't give a crap. Right? They just want to make some money off you guys. So that upsets me. I don't know what to say about it. Right? It's upsetting. Again, that's why our Patreon is only 15 bucks. That's why it's not 100 bucks. That's why it's not 50, 60, 70 bucks cuz that's outrageous. It's outrageous. How's somebody who only has a few $1,000s to start off in this market supposed to pay you 100 bucks a month for a stupid Patreon? Not that Patreons are stupid. I mean, I have one. I think mine's fantastic, but it should be affordable. Help should be affordable. No? Anyway, Benjamin, this is the only channel I watch in regards to crypto. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you, man. Forget about it. Said this is the best channel. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Cosmos, any thoughts on possibility um, of a left translated cycle? A left translated cycle? I'm going to need some clarification on what you mean by that.
Squirt Reynolds, speaking about the Discord, to kind of help mitigate scammers, you should give yourself a special role so that it's harder for scammers to copy your account. Yeah, I know there's a lot of copycats over there. It drives me nuts. People copy me over on the, pretend to be me over on the Discord all the time. Um, Maybe I'll look into that. But my name has a crown on it. That's the thing, right? My account on the Discord has a crown at the end of the name, and on top of that, I would never reach out to someone first, ever, ever. I don't have time for that. I don't have time to private message people saying I got a deal for you, but only for you. I don't have that kind of time. Um, WF Cap, or sorry, Squirt Reynolds, make it easier for people to differentiate between. Yeah, I agree. Uh, bu- 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 WF Capital, what's up, fam? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Squirt Reynolds, still those roles are easier to see than the crown. Yeah, I agree. I'll look into that. I'll try to get to that maybe tonight or tomorrow when I remember. I'll try to assign myself a special role, something like that, right? Yeah, good idea. Good idea, brother. Brother. Uh, Not you. Don't know if you own a Comey. Yeah, I know about it. I know Omi. I do know the project. I don't own any. You can get 100K coins for 45 bucks. It was 1 cent last bull run. Now it's 3041. Nice. Yeah, I do know the project. I know it's an NFT play. It's OMI, isn't it? The ticker is OMI or something like that. WF Capital DCA more Swift 1K right now. Nice. Yeah, I'm doing a big DCA day on Wednesday next week. I'm doing a big one. That's what she said. Liquidity, what's up, man? These days are so bipolar. I don't know what to believe anymore. No idea what if we go up or down. I'll just assume down for the near future. Either way, gonna DCA. Yeah, that's the thing, right? I'll me. I mean, I read the charts and stuff like that, so I kind of know what I'm talking about. But at the same time, I just put my head down. I continue to stuff my bags, and I wait because I've been through this multiple times now. These cycles, right? And when you've done it 2 or 3 times, when you're in the middle of it and you see the things that are being said on X and things are being said on YouTube and stuff like that, you kind of start to laugh because you're like, it's different people saying the same thing in every market cycle, right? When we start, I'm telling you guys right now, you're seeing people saying that the bull run's over right now. You're seeing people saying that, it was early and then it's over and we're going into a bear market. And I promise you this much: next year, 6 months from now, about 6 months from now, when the market's going parabolic and stuff like that, when that part of the market cycle is going, and we're starting to see massive price appreciation, all of a sudden you'll start to see people like BitBoy and Wendy O and all these altcoin daily and George. They'll all start saying super cycle, extended cycle. Don't sell in 2025 because this is going to be an 8-year cycle, not a 4-year cycle. That's what they said last time. Go back and watch BitBoy's videos from 2020, his live streams from 2020, 2021. His slogan was never sell your Bitcoin, never sell your Ethereum, never sell your Cardano. Now he's telling everybody that Cardano is dead, right? And by the way, he was telling everyone Cardano was going to go to $10 for sure. For his sources told him, right? His White House sources told him that Cardano was going to $10. It was the chosen one. Cardano went to like $3.84, and then everyone got freaking wrecked because they held because he told them to, right? So, and you'll start to see that stuff being said in this market cycle as we start to go. You'll start to see those same content creators, BitBoy and stuff like that. He'll start telling you super cycle. He'll start telling you the market's going to go till 2028. Don't sell anything, right? It's not, the cycle's not going to stop. That's what you'll start hearing. I promise you. And if you've seen it 2 or 3 times, you start to laugh because you're like, really? Again? This is happening again?
the different people are saying the same thing, right? You start to laugh it off. WF Capital, did you see his video laughing at Jasmine? Who you talk? Oh yeah, BitBoy there. Yeah, I saw that. That's a little short that he did, right? And then the funny thing is, once Jasmine's a dollar, like 10 cents, 50 cents, a dollar, he'll start talking positively about it, and he'll start telling everyone that he'd been supporting the Jasmine community the whole time. That he'll start calling himself the Jasmine Supreme Commander, whatever the hell he calls himself, right? Uh, Squirt Reynolds. Oh man, I can't stand BitBoy Armstrong. That dude has pumped so many sponsored scams. Yeah. Well, I mean, he's under investigation right now, right? By the is it the CFTC or the SEC? I think it's the CFTC are investigating him for all the scam projects that he's been promoting over the years, right? And getting people financially harmed. Not to just note the top could be March 2025. Binance said that we're preparing for 12 to 15 months of price fluctuations. Yeah, and here's the thing, guys. I've said this 100 times. To anybody who's scared because you're seeing content creators say that the bull run's already over and stuff, guys, every single cycle, this is a very simple metric for everyone to understand, okay? And it's easy for you to look up, okay? Every single cycle, from the Bitcoin halving, the date of the Bitcoin halving, to the peak of the bull run, to the absolute top, is an average of about 510 days, roughly, give or take a couple days. Okay? Right now in this cycle, we're around 100 days past the halving. 100 days. We are only 1/5 of the way towards the top of this cycle, based on every other 4-year cycle ever. Okay? So the people telling you that the bull run's already over and that we've already topped are being misled by the Bitcoin chart because of the artificially inflated price due to the spot Bitcoin ETFs. You have about 400 days of this bull run left still. We're not even close to the top. Keep that in mind. It's something that's very easy for you to look up too, right? All you have to do if you want to know where the top is, a month from now, 2 months from now, where the top is, right? You're not going to nail it exactly, but roughly where the top is, like the month, let's say within 15, 20 days, roughly, is go back, Google when the peak of this halving, or when the Bitcoin halving was, what date it was this year, and then count up about 510 days, and you're going to have roughly the peak, right? I'll Google it right now. Let's see. Let's see if we can hit close to an exact date to where the top will be, give or take 15, 20 days, 2 or 3 weeks, right? Give or take 2 or 3 weeks. Okay. Let's see. So the Bitcoin halving was April 20th. April 20th, 2024. Wait, is that right? No. Yeah, April 20th, 2024. Okay. I wish I had my AI, my chat GBT right now, but I'm at the office. So that'll be September 12th. So 510 days, 510 days after the Bitcoin halving is September 12th, 2025. So give or take 2 to 3 weeks, That is close to where the top will be of this cycle. September 12th, 2025. Okay? So whenever you're hearing somebody tell you that the bull run's already over, go back and look at every single other bull run we've ever had, and you will see an average. One year it was like 535 days. The next year was like 505 days. And then the next year was like 515 days. So we see an average about 510, 515 days, right? That brings you, give or take 2 weeks, that brings you to around September 12th, 2025, is close to where the top should be for this bull run. So you have time to dollar cost average still. You have time to get your bags ready. And that's a lot of good alpha. That's a lot of good information that you just got here, guys. Right? So act accordingly. Not financial advice, obviously. But me personally, if September 12th, 2025 is the peak, well, I will likely be out around July. Somewhere around there is where I'll be exiting. So next summer, again, this time next year, you will be in a dealership somewhere paying in cash or crypto for a new vehicle. Maybe a Lambo. Maybe you're conservative like me and you just want to get like a GMC Sierra or a Ram, right? But either way, guys, we still got some road ahead of us. So be positive. Don't worry about these fluctuations. Oh, it dumped today. So what? Buy more. Oh, everything's red. I thought it was going to go up 20% today or 10% today. Who cares? Buy more. You got time. You have time, right? That's it. You have time. Use it wisely, right? Because I promise you this, if you don't, and if you give in to these people that say that the bull run's over and stuff like that, I promise you, I've seen it 3 times now, 3 cycles. I promise you, you will look back and you'll say, right? Why did I listen to these people? Now I got to wait another 4 years. You know what I'm saying? So use your time wisely, guys. If you need help, jump over to the Patreon. The link is not in the description of this video, but it is in the description of every other video that we make. So jump on over to the Patreon. We do one-on-one coaching video calls over there. We call you one-on-one and we help you with all this stuff. We do technical analysis training as well. Use your time wisely, right? Let's get back into the chat. Squirt Reynolds, BitBoy's another scam artist. Yeah. Don Juan, BitBoy's a clown. Don't listen to him. Yeah. Bruno, you're a real G-Rob. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. Squirt Reynolds, BlackRock still buying ETH and BTC. 100%. That's why I'm watching. Yes, 100%, man. Liquidity, even 6 months after the halving, we're usually in the green. So thinking of October, we'll see some upward trajectory. As much as it hurts, guys, Rob is the man, so DCA the way. Thank you. Thank you, Liquidity. I appreciate you. I appreciate it. My phone's getting all wonky on me. Squirt Reynolds, crazy how ChatGPT is growing more and more. My buddy uses it a lot. Yeah, I use it all the time. Kenneth, GMC Sierra 1500 Denali Ultimate with Super Cruise. Yes, 100%, man. Metallic black. Now, the question is, though, do you get the blacked out rims and bumpers, or do you get the chrome? I think chrome looks better, right? I'm a country boy. Squirt Reynolds, Hellcat went. Hellcat went. Yeah. T-Rex, baby, T-Rex. Johnny, what's up, buddy? Hell yeah, buy the dippage, baby. Roderick, good quality info, Rob. I appreciate you, man. Hey, I appreciate you too, man. I appreciate you too. All right, guys, listen, I got to get back to work. I'm still at the office. I'm in a t-shirt today, not my work shirt, because I was changing a keg, and the keg exploded on me and covered in beer earlier, so I had to put a t-shirt on. So funny little story. But
Anyway, guys, so I will see you guys tomorrow morning for the around noon for the morning live stream. And yeah, have yourselves a fantastic day, guys. Jump over to the Patreon. We're there to help you guys. Okay. Squirt Reynolds, hope I can catch the next one. Thanks for the stream. No problem, man. Thanks for your time, Rob. No problem, Kenneth. Will the normal Denali has the chrome, but the Denali Ultimate has the black. You can probably custom order it though with the chrome, right? So you can order directly from the manufacturer and get it with the chrome probably. You just have to probably pay extra. So shoot them a couple extra Jasmine coins for it, right? All right, guys. Have yourselves a fantastic rest of your evening, guys. Thanks for stopping in with me this evening. I appreciate you guys. And like and subscribe. Jump over to the Patreon. I'll see you guys later.